Hey, this is Zoe Williams of the Voice of Reason and So What Morning Shows here at Dash Radio. Listen, everybody on YouTube, you guys have been a tremendous support for my shows, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in every week and, participating. But I'm serious than a mug. We need your help on the GoFundMe campaign. We really want to do the VOR radio network, and I'm asking you personally, each and every one of you, we're over nearly 24,000 strong here on the channel. We need you to support by donating. Just click that little button down there and it'll take you directly to the GoFundMe campaign. It's gofundme.com/Zoe Williams. Anything you can do is greatly appreciated. It continues our movement. It continues our forward progress. And I appreciate you all who have already donated. If you can do it again, I thank you so much. Thanks again. So what? I'm out.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Look at those phone lines. They're crazy right now. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk. Dash Talk is,
of course, the talk radio network for DashRadio.com. And my homegirl is in the building, highly anticipated. Everybody wants to talk to HEKA Activated. But let me just say this. If you don't know who she is, Google her, punk. Find out. No, I'm sorry. HEKA Activated is a celebrity psychic medium. And the last time she was on here, she was throwing darts from the free throw line with a blindfold on, just hitting people. And as you can see, the phone lines are crazy. Listen, before I even get to that, I gotta promote. Let me take this shoe off my foot.
Getting comfortable.
Yo! Black-owned business right here.
Oh, hey.
High-end luxury sneaker line.
Yes.
Right? Android Hom. I think it's home, but some French dude is like, no, it's hum. It sounds like you like that word too much for me to say it. AndroidHome.com. Android, H-O-M-M-E. This shoe is neoprene and suede. It is super fly. I got another pair with the white bottom. Black-owned business. Let's see, Android Home. Designed in Los Angeles. Made in Italy. High-end. Fly construction. Made in the same factory as your Louis Vuitton. Right? If we don't start backing black folks in their business, go to the website and tell me those shoes. He gave us the intermediary, what's the word?
The intermediate.
The intermediate kick, which is super fly. You under dig? I'm going to be going to the post office for real. Gangsta style. He gave Corey a pair as well. Super fly kicks. But the one I want. Oh, it's a couple that I want. Oh, you want to see? It's a couple that I want. He got this one little mid. It's like a boot. Black. All velvet.
Oh, you and the velvet.
Oh, it's ice. Then he's got the black patent leather and velvet version of it. It's really sick. Brothers are dope, man. Black man doing it. AndroidHome.com. Check them out. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. They gonna look out with some kind of discount. Because let me tell you right now, this is a luxury shoe line. So don't go in there talking about Zoe as my uncle. They didn't already gave up a 15, 20, I don't know what the discount is, but it's a discount for Zoe folk. But don't go in there trying to finagle more. We got to build this brother up. He got some super, let me show the girls. You guys will love it.
Oh, wow.
Like, he didn't let us get out of there with these. Right. I was looking for this one right here. Like, hey, pimp,
really, really nice.
What about that?
Super nice.
How about these on my feet this evening?
I need all of that.
Look at that. Oh, with the snake skin on the back. Like,
does he have a women's line?
No, you guys don't count. You guys are just with us.
Girl, you know we wear men's size.
Right, y'all
I
feet.
do have pretty big feet.
I was like, I can just buy that anyway.
I mean, they're really dope. He's got some really fly stuff, though. You know what I mean? Let me see. Now, hold on. I wanted this one, too.
Those are nice.
Wait till you see the denim.
He has a denim sneaker.
Look at this. Wait, look at this. These are all denim right here, but look at this one. This is the denim version of this shoe.
What?
Yeah. Kind of retarded.
Runyon dark
Those are
denim.
super nice.
Yeah. Super fly. AndroidHome.com. HOMME.
One more time.
AndroidHome.
I'm sure he appreciates that live read.
It's almost like, shit, that shoe is sick. Am I kidding? That Corey saw this and he was like, yeah. Where my shoe at, nigga? Here's the other one. Look, whoop.
Oh.
Whoop. You
I
can't tell me that ain't sick.
They rival.
I know y'all can't see it. I'm sorry, it's radio. They can't see.
They can't see. I know.
www.androidhome.com. I say home. The white dude was like, home. HOMME. AndroidHOMME.com. Check it out. I think I've promoted enough. Let's get busy. You're listening to The Voice of Reason. I'm sitting in here with Tiff and Sarah. Oh my God. And HEKA is on the line. Let's get HEKA in here and say hi to HEKA.
Hi, what's happening?
What's up, baby boo? Yeah.
I am here.
Now, you know people been going fucking crazy. They've been, when is HEKA coming back? When is HEKA coming back? Is she coming back? When is HEKA coming back? Get back in here. I'm like, she'll be back. Jesus. She'll be back.
Yes.
So today's the day.
I am here.
Oh,
ready to do
HEKA.
some reading.
First off, we ain't gonna let people burn you out. So let me just tell people the rules. One question. No follow-up questions. So you really need to think about what you want to ask. I need guidance to heal my relationships. What can the divine tell me about this, HEKA? Right? You got to ask good questions. Don't ask stupid questions like, will I win the lottery? No, you will not. Okay? Am I going to get pregnant? Are you having unprotected sex, nigga? Yes, you will. So don't ask no dumb stuff. Right? We got to do this now. We got to be smart. Right? You want answers about relationship issues? Jeez. You want to know if he or she is cheating? Don't let she off the hook, because she be cheating too. All right?
That's right.
And HEKA, let me tell you something. The last time you was on, Sarah wasn't here.
I wasn't.
Okay.
And Sarah is scared as hell
Why you gotta say
of you to get a reading. She was like, I don't need a reading. I don't want to know any
That's not
answers.
what I said. I said I didn't have any questions that day.
Girl, you was anxious. Your anxiety level, if you
No,
had
the first
eczema,
time.
you'd have broke out. She was scared, HEKA. She was smooth scared.
Why were you scared, sir?
I've always been like, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because as a child, my dad was always like, stay away from psychics. Like he never let me watch Harry Potter. He didn't let me read any of the books. So to this day, I still haven't read any Harry Potter books. I'm like, oh, I mean, the craze is over. But yeah, so I think it's like a little bit of like a childhood that's just like, you're not supposed to go over in that neck of the woods. That makes sense.
He's scared her. Poor
But
child.
That makes sense.
for me, it's like I've been exploring so many different readings, and I'm like, everyone has these powers within them to access intuition, and I kind of am starting to look at it more as a heightened intuition, if you will. So I'm curious, but there's that little girl in me who's like, Daddy said, don't do that.
Daddy fucked her up.
So I see a lot of white people around you. Do you
Yes, actually, I work. Everyone at my job is work.
Herself.
Just don't.
All right. All right. But anyways, yeah, actually, I am, and that's one of the reasons why I moved to the neighborhood that I live in now, which is a predominantly African American community, because I woke up. My surroundings were all white people. There's nothing wrong with white people, but I'm black, so I wanted that culture. But yeah, everyone at my job is white, and that's where I'm at most of the time.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever dated anybody white?
No. Why is this such a hot topic for y'all? You guys think I date white boys? The only person that I kind of dated that was white, he was Polish, and
that's white.
That's Polish is super white.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you're yeah.
But he was like from Poland.
He wasn't like white American.
No, that's still white though.
Okay, yeah, okay, he was white, but I didn't even really.
That's ancestral white.
Okay, yeah, that's like the origin. It's like the origin of the whiteness. But we didn't really we didn't even kiss. Like we were just like talking a lot, but it ended up not working out because he was still in college the year that I graduated college, so we never really got a chance to connect.
With young white boys too.
I feel like you're gonna get in a relationship with a white guy.
Really?
Ooh.
That's so interesting because like my dream guy is like a Malcolm X meets Tupac meets like.
Well, I'm taken.
Sorry. And he's like Huey Newton.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you, but I feel like a white guy coming around. I mean, it's clear as soon as you open your mouth to speak, that comes up all over your energy.
Oh my god, what does that mean?
It just means you're Caucasoid.
But
on the inside.
I'm only attracted to black men.
You gonna meet.
Okay.
You gonna meet.
And this guy has a lot of. This guy that I'm seeing, he has a lot of. I mean, he's not black. He's clearly white, but he has a lot of. He acts black in a lot of ways.
Ooh,
but,
you about to meet Greg Pitt.
Who's that?
Brad's brother. He's just gonna show up on the beach one day.
And okay, so when you say meet this guy, is he supposed to be somebody significant in my life, or just like?
Yeah, I feel like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like it's a forever type of situation, but I definitely feel as if this is an experience that you have, and it's a coming together.
Look at you.
Much more than just I'm gonna go on a date with this guy one time. I feel
you about to try some pinky toes.
Oh my gosh! You gotta take it there, Zoe.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You fuck with a white boy, it's over.
What's that?
Okay, I'm cool.
No coming back.
It's the point of no return.
So it's like you're no longer welcome on the show.
But I feel like I don't know for some reason I'm getting the Iowa coming up. Do you know anybody in Iowa, or you have ever had any connections to that particular area, or
where?
If not, then it's very Iowa. It could very well be something that's actually coming up into your life.
She's sending you into the heart of whiteness.
Right, dang. No, I don't know anyone in Iowa. I don't have any familiarity with Iowa either.
Okay, well, you just remember that because that's actually coming up. So it could definitely be something that's coming up for the future, okay?
She gonna get a job.
All right, I'll remember.
I see these white people around you clearly. Yeah.
Dang. Oh, goodness. All right. I mean, it's
That's
true.
why
I
she
do
was
work with a
scared.
bunch of white people.
She does.
That's nothing to be scared of.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, we have this really cool job for you."
I'm definitely not
in
moving.
Salt
I'm
Lake
definitely not
City.
moving to Iowa. Maybe I'll visit for whatever reason. But it's gonna be like, get out.
This is about to be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. HEKA activated. Oh God, tell them your website real quick, HEKA.
My website is www.hekaactivated.com, and it's spelled HEKA. Activated.com, and all of my products and services are located in the Psychic Boutique on my website, the Psychic Boutique.
Wow, here we go. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Don't be scared now. HEKA, my homeboy Chris showed up too.
Yes.
Listen, let me just give another rule. She doesn't remember the reading she gave you before.
Right.
Okay? I know her, and I'm trying to protect her from. I talked to you the last time, and then what had happened was after you had said. No, she's not going to remember.
I do not remember. I promise you guys, I do not remember. I don't remember names. I don't remember what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So, so if I say the same thing over and over again, then you know that it's for real. It's all up in your energy field. It's what you need to be hearing, the direction that you need to take, because I do not remember. So I've talked to this person before.
Yeah, you did. He called in. Oh, he tweeted or texted or something. I was like, the homeboy Chris is asking.
And then he blocked me.
I didn't block you.
Didn't he re-block me?
Man, get on the microphone.
Know.
Can't nobody hear you. If you go
I
ask
was
her a
like,
question.
get over here.
Jesus.
I'm coming.
You need to share.
Ask me a question, because I got to get to the phone. Look at these phone lines, man. Jesus. We got to get it cracking.
What happened when I talked? What happened when I talked to you, honey?
Well, actually, you didn't actually talk to me, but it was my question has changed since then, so we can start fresh. Can you hear me?
He done made his way in.
Okay,
Come on.
yes.
Man.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm in a position right now where I need money.
Well,
I have a
don't
job.
ask her for money.
I have a good
Shit,
job.
What you doing?
I'm doing okay there, but it's just there's some things that I need to square away to make things a little less hectic, as everybody else does. But I'm just curious: are things going to turn in that direction to alleviate some of this headache I got right now?
Okay, but I feel like, yes, I do. I honestly feel like things are going to turn in that direction, but I feel like you're looking over the opportunity, like it's right in your face, and you're looking over it. Okay. And I feel like it's somebody close to you. Perhaps you are allowing ego to get in the way in a lot of ways.
He's very egoic.
Not allowing yourself to ask somebody or ask the person that will be able to provide it, because I feel like it's close. And I feel like it might be so close that it may be like a family member or someone in the family that you have just not made aware of what it is that you need, but will be more than willing to help you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't want to ask any more questions. I was asked not to follow up questions.
Go ahead, man. Just ask one more question. Jesus.
No.
I
think that's good. I think I can live with that. I'll have to investigate that more. And
you
see
sure?
What I'm overlooking, because I'm sure it's something, as she said, it's something right in front of me, and quite often I do that.
Yeah, and it's a family member, but I feel like it's a male family member, but there's also a woman connected to this male family member that will kind of nudge the male to go in the direction that you need him to go in.
Probably ain't my family, somebody's family, but it ain't mine. Okay,
good stuff,
well,
Chris. Now leave her alone. Chris is my guy.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone now.
But he gets exactly what he needs. Like
you said, you're gonna get exactly what you need. Oh, he happy now.
Yeah,
now he dancing.
happy, right? Like okay.
He dancing now.
Yeah, he gets exactly what he needs, and then when he gets it, he's like, "Oh, that was not as hard as I thought."
That's good.
He gets it. He really gets it.
He's happy.
I'm happy, HEKA. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It's about to go down. We got callers on the line, don't we? Caller, welcome to the Voice of Reason. You get one question for HEKA Activated. One question. Let's go.
One question. All right. Hi, guys. Hi, HEKA. I just want to know about my love life.
Okay, what do you want to know about your love life? Let's be specific so that we can get to it and get on out of it.
Say it again?
She said, let's be
I said,
specific.
let's be specific. What do you want to know about your love life? Because we can go into several love lives that you've had that you've been hurt, like really, really bad in the past. I can go into that. But if that's not where you want to go, if you want to go into something else, where do you want to go?
No, something new.
Because you tired of that shit, ain't you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm over that. I'm over it.
You over all that nonsense, honey. Okay, so you want to look into something. Okay, well, I see there's a guy around you, or a guy that's coming up, as a matter of fact, that there has been some type of communication with, that you might not be as interested as, you're thinking that he might not be able to provide in the manner in which you want him to provide. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
I'm sorry, say that again, baby.
That makes sense.
Okay. But, I think you're overlooking some things, too, with him. I'm trying to see what kind of day this is. But I think you're overlooking some things with him as well. I don't think what you're seeing is as bad as what you think it is. I feel like there is also some type of transformation, some type of opportunity is what I'm looking for. Some type of opportunity that's coming for this person. Has he mentioned it to you yet, or is that something that he's mentioned to you or talked to you about, something that he's waiting on to happen as far as business is concerned? This particular person that we're talking about that's around you right now, or that you've been communicating with.
Yeah, he has. We discussed some things.
Okay. I say all that to say is that I don't feel as if you should trash that situation. I feel as if you should look deeper into it, because there are major possibilities. Actually, I feel like there's some good possibilities that come with this situation. Why are you hesitant about it? I feel like you're comparing.
You know how that is. You know how that is. You start something new, you be like,
I feel like you're comparing him. You're comparing him to somebody else, and you have to stop the comparison, because he ain't somebody else. He's going to be who he is, and he's going to give what he's able to give. And I feel like what he has to give is good. Now, don't get me wrong. I do feel like there are some things that took place in the past with him that, may have slowed him down in life a little bit, if that makes sense to you. Didn't put him in the position where he could have been right now had he just paid a little bit more attention and, did some things a little differently. But that doesn't make him a bad person, okay, at all. I feel like he has a lot to offer if you would just open up.
Okay.
Don't be scared.
I had a reading from you before. He was on point
So I'm not gonna tell you no lies now. You just been a little bit rough.
No. It's cool. I got you.
All right. Okay. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ooh,
bye.
Let me tell you something. See, we get a lot of people, right, who either love HEKA or hate HEKA. And I don't think it's really hating HEKA. I think it's really doubting psychic ability. Now, what people don't understand is we live in a thought universe. Now, I'm just going to say this, and you can, you do your own research. They have figured out a name that, or a name for reality. Now, of course, the mystics and the gurus and the religious folk would call the name for reality, they would call that God, right? The source of reality is God, right? Now, the scientists call it some other shit, because they've peered so far deep into the atom, the nucleus, the subnucleus, the quark, subquark, down to some shit called superstring symmetry. Some weird shit, right? So they call that the ground, the ground of reality. And they say it's made of the same shit your thoughts are made of. Now, while you're producing bullshit in your life with your thoughts, the ground of reality is producing whole universes and black holes and galaxies. And They call it the ground of unlimited potentiality. That's some other shit. I mean, this is what quantum physics is saying. So you get niggas out here going, oh, that shit ain't real. Of course it's not. Because we live in an observer-based reality. Whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove. It does not exist for those that don't believe it to be true. Now somebody will say, oh, that's some slickery. That's some slick words Zoe is spitting. Okay. I want you motherfuckers to look up something called the double slit experiment. Just look it up. The double slit experiment is affected by the observer. Now, I don't want to get too deep, but I'm just going to say this shit. Follow me. These motherfuckers done figured out how to shoot tiny particles, right? Little bitty particles through two slits, and the shit goes through the slits and hits the back wall, whatever this little back sensor wall is. Now, when that shit is not being measured / observed, that shit turns into what is called a mathematical wave probability. You know what that means? That motherfucking particle could be anywhere. It's everywhere. Schrodinger's cat.
Yes.
You know Schrodinger's cat, the little experiment with Schrodinger's cat?
I know.
We're going to put a cat in a box with a radioactive particle that is timed to go off to kill the cat. But how do you know the cat is dead? The only way to know if the cat is dead, you got to open the box and see. But if you don't open the box and see, is the cat actually dead? You haven't observed it. So Schrodinger mathematical equation basically said, this is called superposition. Everything is true. The cat is dead and alive. Everything happened. That's what the wave probability is. So when you talk about probabilities, this motherfucking wave could be here, or this particle could be here, it could be here, it could be here, it could be here. But the moment they observe the particle, something called the collapse of the wave function happens. And then those little particles go through the slit and make two lines because you collapse the wave particle probability. You collapse the wave function. You don't collapse the wave function, you get a bunch of lines because that fucking particle could be anywhere. And it's all based on us observing. That shit's crazy, right? So when we observe, it collapses. When we don't observe, it's everywhere. Whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove. This is a 90-year-old experiment. This is like the foundational piece to quantum mechanics. Oh, I don't believe in. Okay, good. Did the Bible have it right? Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I don't know. Maybe Hosea 4:6, our people die for a lack of knowledge. I don't know. But what I do know, science is getting fucking scarily close to unraveling some shit. So when you get a person like HEKA, who might be able to see interdimensionally, oh, you think HEKA's a quackpot, right? But you don't think the theoretical physicist is who postulates that there are multiple universes. And if we're using Schrodinger's, not scrotum. But if we're using, Schrodinger's science on his experiment, then guess what? You broke up in this reality, but not in an alternate one.
Right.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull back off of the holographic relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
That's in the holographic relationship. Don't make me do it. Won't he do it? Laugh, love. Listen, I just wanted to give HEKA a little break because it's about to get real up in here.
Yeah.
People be talking about this shit ain't real. HEKA might be seeing interdimensionally. Oh, shit. Don't be scared now, motherfuckers. You shouldn't have been bullshitting and trying to hide it. Tiffany had a question for you, love.
Oh, I do. I get to do it now. Yay. Hi, HEKA.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey. So I have been, I'm in LA pursuing television hosting and public speaking career in entertainment. And I just had a pretty big audition last week. So I'm just wondering if I get that audition and if I'm like in the right direction with my career.
I feel like that audition, I would love to say yes. You got it, Tiffany?
Yeah.
I would love to say that, but I can't say that at the moment. I feel like it's up in the air. I don't feel like I don't have the feeling like, yes, Tiffany has that right now. I don't have that feeling right now. That doesn't mean, and I don't want to discourage you because that doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't get it. It just means that right now I don't see it connected in the spirit realm at this moment. And of course, energy changes. Energy changes.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah.
Changes. So it could mean that I don't see it now, but then it flips in the next minute and something else comes up. Hey, ask me at the end of the show, see if anything has changed. But at the moment, I just can't see that it has happened.
I love it. See, you're not going to always get what you want.
Oh, no, I just wanted to know in general because I'm anxious.
I can tell. I feel
like
you.
I would be equally okay not getting it, but yeah.
So they were supposed to get back with you by a certain time?
By Friday, but I'm just being greedy.
I'm just being greedy.
By Friday.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They still might call.
I don't feel like that decision has been made towards you at this moment. I don't feel like that at the moment.
Makes sense.
All right, let's get back out there on the audition. Let's get back out there on the treadmill of auditioning. But I do feel like you have something coming. I feel like there's something coming for you, but I feel like it's around August, the August time frame.
Oh, yeah, that's my harvest time. That makes sense.
What is the harvest time?
Yeah.
Like when you start to know rhythms in your life and when certain cycles happen. So usually I plant most of the year, but I really get aggressive between May. Well, between April and July, and then August and September are usually when big opportunities cash in around that time. That's always when I get new jobs. That's always when I either get a loan or a huge donation is in that time.
Dope.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you something. When is your birthday, Tiffany?
May 22nd. I just had my 30th birthday.
The day before mine.
Okay. Okay, so that's your Mars period. So, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like that's your Mars period in cardiology. And normally, the Mars period is when things just really push off for you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know exactly what your year is going to be like based off what your Mars period is like.
Okay.
So Mars sets the energy in motion for you. So things really start to pick up for you in your year.
Perfect. All right.
I love it.
I love it too. I'm happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to The Voice of Reason. I'm Zoe Williams and the Voice of Reason simultaneously when I want to be. We on the line right now with celebrity psychic HEKA activated. Man.
Yeah.
She got Sarah dating Greg Pitt.
Oh my gosh. Is he half black? Or
no.
Quarter?
No, it's not Jesse Williams. No.
When I tell you she's surrounded by white people.
Sarah's name already. I'm like, who is Sarah and Greg Pitt? Now y'all forget.
Listen, she's surrounded by white folk.
That doesn't mean I have to date one.
She gonna run into
like,
Zach from Saved by the Bell.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah. I feel like you guys are at a restaurant or something. I see that you're at a restaurant. And I think that this meeting may happen at a group event or a group gathering or something of the sort.
And he don't have any black, no color, nothing.
It's gonna be
no
Zach.
Melanin.
It's gonna be Zach from Saved by the Bell.
He's trying to act like he's black. Ooh. I mean, some of the things he says.
You come in here with that white boy, I'm telling you right now. You bring that white boy in here, Sarah.
I'm disowned. Am I disowned?
Oh, you just gonna see this look on my face. And then you know, right there.
Oh, God.
No, I can't. can't.
Hilarious. Ladies and
I feel
gentlemen.
like it's a group gathering. Like, are you guys going to have like a group gathering at your job or something of the sort?
We have like dinners for the donors to the magazine. I work for an independent news magazine, and we're run by the donations of people who read. So the larger donors, we organize different dinners, and then we sit down with them and ask them, okay, how do you feel about the magazine? What can we do better? What do you want to see on there? And we have one of those.
Because I feel like, and I'm not saying that you're a gold digger or anything like that, but I feel like this person is pretty, well off financially.
She's surrounded by well-off whiteys who want to help.
Okay.
He's going to be like, what is it?
You guys are loving this way too much.
It's very enjoyable. What is it that you want to do, babe?
My African queen.
He going to babe you up, my Nubian goddess. How can I elevate you?
That's so funny because, I've been thinking about Africa. Like, I'm going to Africa this year. I've been thinking about Africa so much. And
you can go to Africa with you. He'll be wearing flops. He'll wear flops.
Oh, goodness.
Let's go on safari.
Chad, I'm thirsty.
Then you're going to have a little Barack. Oh, shit.
Stop.
Yes.
Definitely not.
Swirl baby.
I'm not having a Barack.
Swirl baby. Ain't nothing wrong with swirl baby.
Little sellout.
Oh, shit.
Little
sellout.
Oh, if I have, it's going to be more of like a Malcolm. That's going to be moving on.
Here we go. That's why she didn't want to come here. She felt her intuition. I don't want a reading because I'm going to hear about some shit.
But I mean, hey, it's not to say that he's forever, but I definitely feel like there's a connection. You know, there's definitely a connection.
Well, the last person I dated was half white, but he was. I
Here
mean, I
we go.
consider him black.
So you was easing in.
But I consider him black.
She was easing her way in.
I was easing my way in.
But I don't feel like
this of you.
half black.
You can't dab.
No,
you
she made it very clear he is.
He might even be Irish or something.
Oh gosh.
He gonna have red head.
I'm only dating the party who eats greens. Do you like neck bones?
Okay, let's get to the callers. Get to the callers.
Right, I was like, we wasted all this time.
He's gonna be like, Sarah, where's me gold, Sarah?
They're so distracted.
He's gonna date a leprechaun.
You guys are so disrespectful. She said white, you said leprechaun. Really? Same difference.
Start crying. No.
All right. We'll get some callers in. I'm just trying to give HEKA a little breather. Because these people,
y'all look crazy.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines are lit. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you're calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Hey, you got to turn your radio down so we can hear you. Please turn your radio down.
What's up, Zoe?
What's happening? Who is this? Where are you calling from? And what is your question for HEKA Activated?
I'm No. I go by No from Inglewood.
No from Inglewood. What up?
What up, Zoe? I met you before in the post office a while back.
Word. I be there a lot.
Yeah, mail the books.
Sending off them
What's
books.
up, ladies? How your ladies doing?
We're great. Well, I'm great. Thank you.
Doing good.
How you doing, HEKA? I have one question.
I'm great. Thank you.
I have one question for you. I'm in a lawsuit right now. I just want to know what's going to happen with it.
You're in a lawsuit and you want to know what's going to happen with it. I feel like I don't feel like it's moving as fast as you would want it to move.
Right.
But I do feel that the lawsuit is going to happen. I also feel like there's going to be some switching up. Like you're going to change some things. You're going to get mad at some people about something. Have you gotten mad about something already? Like really mad?
Oh man, I'm always mad.
I'm talking about with these people about something that they did or something that they didn't do or something that they said they would do and it didn't happen or something of the sort. But I feel like there's a lot of money involved in this lawsuit. A lot of money. And I feel like you actually get very, very, very close to what you want, if not shockingly a little bit more than what you were thinking that it would be. But it works. It's just that you're gonna have to be patient and you're gonna have to, be kind of assertive about some things and not let people become lackadaisical about it. Because I feel like things are overdue already. Like there's a process or a step that should have been done already, like months ago, but it still hasn't been done.
Yeah, it's been dragging on. It's been dragging on for a while. I got a deposition that's coming up soon, but it's been dragging on for a long time.
Yeah, you might want to fire. You might want to fire one of the attorneys because I feel like there's more than one attorney. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's more than one. Yeah, it's a new girl that added on. The lawyer that added on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right on point with it. Yeah, it's a new girl that got added on. A new lawyer. It's a female.
Okay.
Female attorney.
Okay.
And
okay. Yeah, but I feel like even moving forward, you're going to want to fire somebody. You're going to want to fire somebody, and then you're going to add somebody else to it. But I feel like there's definitely going to be more than one moving forward in the lawsuit. But you're going to get the lawsuit. You get what you want. You get what you want.
Okay, I appreciate that.
What's going on with the truck? Is there a truck around here? Something? Are you trying to do something with the truck or something of the sort?
With the truck?
Some type of truck. Some type of truck.
No. What type of?
So you don't have a truck, or you're not trying to buy a truck or anything of the sort?
No, no, not really.
Okay, not really, or no?
Okay, well,
no truck.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, keep that in mind. I'm thinking of something around the truck. And it's not bad because I know they're going to try to make a joke when you get off the phone. Somebody's going to get hit with the truck or some crazy.
We ain't going to say
nothing like that.
Yeah, they're going in today, Heka.
Yeah, because I know them really well. But no, it's nothing like that. It's nothing bad. But I just feel the energy of a truck. Well, I see the energy of a truck around you, okay? Perhaps you're thinking about purchasing a truck or something. You're going to move with the truck or something happened around a truck with you in your life. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hey,
and
man.
you'll probably know exactly what it is, what I'm talking about. I'll probably come to you in the next hour or two or next couple of days or something. Yeah.
All right.
But your lawsuit works. It works, honey. No worries. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to be assertive.
All right.
It's going down, man. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Don't forget to live people, honey. Don't forget to live people when you get out of big money.
Yeah.
You said what? Don't forget to what?
The little people when you get all the big money.
Oh, I got everybody. I got Zoe too. I even got Zoe. I appreciate Zoe. I appreciate Zoe for everything he's done for me.
Thank you, brother.
Listening to him, his perspective. Even Veronica Conway gave me a lot of perspective on things. So I appreciate everything you do, Zoe.
Thank you, brother.
You like a big brother.
Look out for Zoe.
Well,
for sure.
The phone lines ain't gonna stop. They not gonna answer themselves. Look who just walked in here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Casually late. This is Mimi.
I am so sorry. I just hopped off a plane. I just came back from Los Cabos.
Hey.
And I had a great time.
Mimi, we saw them pictures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you saw them pictures?
Mimi Pisces, she barely had on any clothes, Heka.
Yeah, we appreciated all of those photos.
I was trying to tan in all the areas. And you know what?
That's it, girl.
I needed to all match up. You feel me? But what happened was, see, when you're out of the country, you don't really know people over there. It's kind of like you can kind of do it a little differently than you would maybe in the U.S. You can kind of, tan right.
Well, Mimi was quite tanned, Heka. And if you follow her on Instagram, you'll see for yourself what I mean.
See? Girl, if you don't follow her yet, go for it.
Mimi was out there. That monkey was available.
I cannot with you. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to the Voice of Reason, we're having a great time with really one of the pioneers of the Dash Radio version of the Voice of Reason. Heka started with me a couple years ago on this Dash thing, man, and she's back. Heka activated, celebrity, psychic. She be hitting people upside the head with stuff they weren't even ready for.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there on the line right now with questions like, what changes in my life do I need to make to attract success and romance? So a lot of people want to know that. A lot of people out there got an imbalance in their life. They got too much of one and not enough of the other. HEKA Activated is here. She's here to deal with it. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. I got Mimi in the building. I got Tiff Ram in the building. And I've got Sarah Pitt. Sarah West.
Sarah X.
She said
Sarah X
Shabazz.
X Shabazz. You're done.
Sarah McMartin. Oh, it's going down in the town. Caller. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Oh, just turn your whole entire life down. Hello.
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 Hey.
Hi.
What's happening?
Oh my God, this is real. Hi, Zoe. Hi, HEKA. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hey.
Oh my God, I am such a big fan. Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm Selena from Texas. I'm
hey,
sorry.
Selena, what's happening? You made it in.
I made it in, honey. Thank you.
That's right, girl.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So I saw the post on Facebook about Miss HEKA. Oh, Miss HEKA. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Miss HEKA.
I have a question. It's about work. Basically, I'm going to be moving soon. I just want to be sure. I just want to ask, is this move a good move for me? Okay, so you're going to be moving for work, is what you're saying? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes. I do feel that the move is going to be a good move for you, and I hear you saying that you're going to be moving for work, but I feel like there's a masculine energy involved as well. Now, are you reporting to a masculine energy at the new place that you're moving to? I'm taking my whole family, so my husband immediately. Okay, so your husband is coming. But as far as your work is concerned, are you reporting to a masculine energy? Is there a masculine energy involved with the new work that you're dealing with? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you met this masculine energy yet? Mm-hmm. Yes. It's not personal, is it? It's not personal. It's more work related, right? I hear what you're saying. That it's not personal.
It ain't personal yet.
Work related, but I'm starting feeling some personal stuff going on with it. That's all. I'm just asking. I feel like there might be some feelings other than work concerned. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And that's all I have to make you aware of. Now, I'm just saying one thing, and that's it. But that's not to say, I honestly feel like you're going to be very happy in the new location. I feel like it's going to be brighter. It's going to be more exciting. It's going to offer you much more opportunity. But I do also feel, if I'm being honest now, you want me to be honest, right? Mm-hmm. Please do. Okay. I do also feel like there comes some tension where the relationship is concerned in the new location. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now, let me ask you something. This could be as a result of the vibration. Do you know where you're moving to? Like, do you know where the place that you're moving to, the home that you're moving to at the moment? Yes. I'm moving to Killeen, Texas. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let me ask you, do you know the number to the address that you're moving to? Yes. The work address? No, not at the moment. Not the work address. It's a pretty new building, not the work address. No, I'm talking about your home address. Yes, ma'am. What's the number to the home address? 1200. Oh, there we go, honey. That's that 3 energy. Ooh. You know what 3 mean, right? Honey, there's some options going on. There's some options going on where the number 3 is concerned. I mean, there's some very creative energy where the number 3 address is concerned, but there's options. And that's perhaps where I'm picking up the energy of the other person coming in, okay? And, hey, you could change all this around as much as you want to change it around, but I feel like there may be an opportunity for some form of infidelity in your relationship as you move to the new location. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Yes, ma'am.
When was the last time you cheated? Finish, HEKA.
I have never.
Don't lie today. Do not lie today with HEKA on the line. Don't lie today.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
New guy. I'm just telling you there may come an opportunity for that, and it's up to you whether you want to move on it, how you want to move on it, if you want to feed into it or whatever you want to call it. It is totally up to you. I'm just telling you, I see the opportunity presenting itself.
HEKA, can I ask the question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When the opportunity presents itself, because it will,
Mm-hmm.
is she going to act on it?
Ooh, so.
I'm about that business. I'm about that life.
Is she going to act on it?
Yes.
I feel like she really comes close. Very, very close. I feel like she comes very close.
She kisses him?
But you know what? This is the thing. I feel like she comes close, but I feel like she's dealing with more of the thoughts in her mind concerning it. You know, like she's trying her best to fight away, fight the thoughts.
Oh, she's a little closet freak, little. Yeah, you getting ready.
I want to hear from her. I want to hear from her because I hear a lot of talking going on in the background. I want to know what she's feeling.
Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, I mean, I don't have any prospects in the, but you're saying they're going to come to me later, but
what I'm saying is as a result of you moving, honey, we're talking about when you move.
Right.
This is you ask what's going to happen when you're moving, honey. When you're moving, you ask what's going to happen. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be happy.
She sounded excited to me.
I do not sound excited. No,
yes,
I do not.
Do.
I feel like it's going to be fun. You're going to have a great time. I feel like your finances are great and all that, but I feel like the opportunity for infidelity definitely comes up.
She been waiting to cheat. She been waiting to do it. I'm telling you. She about to be on it like this is what HEKA talked about.
Find me, email me at info@hekaactivated.com and let me know when it happens, if it happens, when the opportunity comes, whatever. You find me and you let me know.
And you saying I already know this guy? Do I already know this person?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that you already know him. I say it's going to happen when you get to where you're going. But I feel like it maybe is very possible that it's somebody at that job that you're going to.
Oh, my goodness.
You got a package waiting on you.
Whoa.
Hello. Okay.
Want to get a glass of water?
I don't know.
We appreciate the call, young lady. Thank you so much for reaching out.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening, and thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. HEKA, you all up in people's lives? She didn't even know she was about that cheating life, but it's about to go down. She about to do it.
It was clear, though. It was so clear. It was so freaking clear. The moment she opened her mouth, I saw him pop up, boom. And it wasn't husband, honey. It was not husband.
Well, Mimi has a question for you right now.
Hey, Mimi.
Hey, HEKA, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous, And you really had me thinking the last time we spoke.
Mimi, she not going to tell you no more about your business now. She told you she can't tell you the real.
I know.
Oh, this is the Mimi I told about the business stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
This is Mimi.
I remember Mimi vaguely.
Yes. So I'm not going to ask about the business because I respect everything that you tell me, HEKA. So what I'm going to ask you is that in the next few years, do you see someone special in my life or someone here?
You say someone cute?
No. Someone special and someone, or are they here now or are they coming? I'm just trying to get a grasp of what's happening in my life.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Well, not let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. Now, you said someone here, so I am going to take it that what I'm seeing is that somebody is already, you're dealing with somebody already, right?
Well,
Ooh.
something like that.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I feel like there's somebody around. Let me just tell you what I'm picking up. I feel like there's somebody around already, but if I'm going to be real honest with you, I feel like that somebody else might be dealing with somebody else too.
Oh, okay. I like that. Say more.
I'm just being honest. Mimi. You want me to be honest?
Oh, no. I only like what's real. Keep it real and keep it rolling. So I love it, baby.
Yeah,
keep it real with me.
I don't feel like that's someone that you're dealing with is seriously ready to be seriously ready.
I got what you're saying. Well, that's perfect.
To settle down.
Mm-hmm. Well, good. I'm going to stand my ground. I thank you so much, Miss HEKA, because that just blessed my spirit.
There you go. You better chill out.
Yeah.
Out here bullshit.
I don't feel like it's time for you at this very moment to settle with anyone. But within the next couple of years, was your question? Yes, I feel like within the next couple of years you will be settling down with someone. I also feel like that may be a possibility that you may either move or have two different places or be in two different places or something.
Mimi's a baller.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, yeah.
I like that, HEKA. Yeah, that's right up my alley. More than one place to lay my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't feel like he is the one.
Okay.
Him.
Okay.
All right, well, there it is.
Just be there. I feel like I need to tell you to guard your heart.
Because Mimi love hard. You could tell that.
Yes, I do.
Mimi love off a cliff.
Yeah, for real.
Like that Angela Bassett.
But
love,
maybe
though.
let's be honest. I want to know what you're thinking. Like, do you know? Have you seen some of the signs where this person is concerned?
You know what? It's something fairly new. And it's not even, to all of that. I just can tell that they are feeling I don't know. I can feel that they're trying to say different things to me. And I've been thinking like, I don't know. And I said, I'm going to ask HEKA today because I need to know the real. You feel me? Somebody can tell you a million things, but what's real is what it is. You feel me?
Whoa.
So, and then a lot of times someone may like you, but they like someone else, or they have something pre-existing, and things like that happen all the time. So I'm glad to know that you mentioned the other woman prospect of the situation.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. This person, I feel like, has a connection to somebody that is outside of the area where they live. Like that may be at a distance from them as well.
Okay.
HEKA good.
I know HEKA finding the geographical locations of motherfuckers. Okay?
This nigga in a long distance relationship.
Google Maps. Right. Okay.
Wow.
That's great. I love it. I'm not really, I'm not hurt by the information. I'm actually grateful for the information.
Right.
So let's not misunderstand getting the information. It's a blessing to get it. You feel me?
People are HEKA people.
Yeah, just don't get caught up. Just don't get caught up with that one.
Okay.
I feel like this person. Okay, is this person kind of flashy?
A little bit. Not.
HEKA, Mimi, who is this nigga?
You know what?
I'm so mad. He's like, who is it?
Now we got to go look this nigga up. Who is this nigga?
Why you see him being flashy, HEKA?
I feel a lot of ego. Okay. I feel a little flashiness. I feel not total honesty.
Okay.
And just not on your level, honey.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Shoot.
She laying it down.
Point taken. Okay.
She is laying it down. HEKA, let me tell you how crazy it is.
I feel like this person. Let me tell you one more thing. I feel like this is the type of person who would send. What do they call it? They call it do some love bumming. Is what they call it. Y'all heard of love bumming?
Bumming.
Love.
What is
bumming.
that?
Yeah. What
Tell
is
me.
that?
Give us the breakdown.
Okay, I think that's the terminology that they use. Love bumming. It's like when you meet a person and they just pour all this on top of you, pour it into you, like make you feel like, oh, they're just so in love with you and get you to fall for them, and then all of a sudden they just start showing their asses with the spirit of excellence.
Oh boy.
She's like, you hit the jackpot. Okay.
Love bumming.
Dang.
Whoa, that was big, HEKA. That was big.
Let me just say, man, y'all don't understand right now. There's a couple of things happening, a couple of nuances. First off, I love sisters. Y'all motherfuckers is on some other shit. Like she's number one. All these beautiful women in the studio. Arlene Victoria just joined us with her Virgoian energy. Jesus. We ain't seen her in a minute. She from New Orleans.
Yeah.
She got that juju, that she got that thing down there. They put that root on your ass where she from.
Oh, shit. Oh, sure.
But this crazy, like let me just catch Arlene up really quickly. Arlene,
hello.
We are online.
Okay.
With my homegirl.
Okay.
Psychic medium, HEKA activated.
Nice.
She be breaking them down. Say hi to her.
Hello. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I've actually never talked to a psychic before.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, I've always wanted to. Like you said, growing up in New Orleans, you always hear about
energy. You have the psychic energy all the way back down in your line, like 3 or 4 generations back. You didn't know that?
I kind of did. My grandfather is Haitian.
There it is.
And I've heard stories that his grandmother was a priestess. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, that is confirmed for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about it, but I've heard that.
Well, HEKA just said it, so now I guess
it's pretty much confirmed.
There you have it. Jesus, HEKA. Why don't you just tell her whole life story?
Oh, please don't. No, nobody wants to do it.
Just come in and tell you about your lineage. Oh, yeah, that's been in the family. Oh, how did you know?
That's crazy.
So, we have you see the phone lines. They're just going crazy. People want to talk. But before they talk, I know you got a question, Arlene. Now,
I have some stuff that's coming up for Arlene. Arlene, I feel like your energy has been kind of scattered, okay?
Ooh. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Wait, HEKA, hold on. We got to get her headphones. Hold on.
Wait a second.
Somebody share their headphones with Arlene for this. Thank you. The engineer got his headphones. This dude, I'm going to beat him up.
Listening.
Oh, yeah. This is good. Okay, now she can hear you. This is great.
Okay, yeah, I was saying, I feel like your energy has been a little scattered, and you're just trying to make some decisions or having a hard time as to what decisions you should make or which direction you should go. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Okay, she said yes?
She said yes, it definitely does.
Okay. So I feel like you're about to make some major decisions. But those decisions are kind of gonna hurt a little bit. Not necessarily because they're bad, but because they're not in alignment with what it is that you thought would actually take place in your life.
Mm.
So it's like you're gonna make some decisions that's gonna go against what you actually wanted, but those decisions that you're making are the best decisions. In other words, you can't get exactly what you wanted at this point. Because what you wanted was not necessarily the best thing for you. And it may be, have you been trying to make a decision about moving or something of the sort?
Yes.
She said yes. You can't hear her, but she said yes. You like hitting her in the jejunum right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I feel like you're going to make the decision to move, and it's going to be a better decision for you than not. Although you're really possibly trying to hold on to the not part, you're going to need to make the decision to go ahead and move forward with it. And then things are going to start kind of opening up for you. Whereas you felt like you were stagnant before making the decision.
Uh-oh.
I definitely have felt stagnant. I actually left my job.
I can't hear
She
her.
says she definitely has felt stagnant. She just recently left her job.
Yeah.
There you go. There she is.
Yeah, I just recently left my job of 5 years where I was working with kids and have felt very down on myself about doing it. I felt like I let everyone down, and I'm putting myself first, and I haven't been feeling very good about that decision because I usually just take care of everybody else. So it's been a rough.
So yeah, you're making the right decisions, and there's even more decisions after leaving the job. You know that, right?
I feel like that's coming.
Yeah, but you're making the right decision. You trust me. Don't feel bad about it. You're making the best decision. And hey, everybody else to get over it. Shit, they got to make the decisions for their lives just like you have to make the decisions for your lives. They have to give you that freedom to make the right decisions for you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be responsible for the decisions that you make for your life, not anybody else. But you're making the right decisions. And I feel like South, I keep hearing South for you, South. Like, whatever those decisions are, they are connected to South, whatever South is.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Actually, one of my best friends, she's a writer in New Orleans, and I've asked her to come work with me. I just started a production company. I asked her to come work with me and help me write. So I just talked to her about that this weekend, about coming out here and working with me about trying to create some moves. And
you're going to be going there too.
Actually, I will be going
because
there.
I feel like a lot of the
again.
writing, I feel like a lot of the creation, or some of the creations that will take place, will actually be taking place with some New Orleans, Louisiana type of undertone.
Actually, I have a film that I'm writing that's based in New Orleans, and I have a TV show pilot that I'm working on that's based in New Orleans. So I have to go back there and do some research.
Right She's killing you right now.
Yeah.
Damn it. She all in your shit and you didn't even ask no questions.
I did not. I'm not ready. But I am, so keep going. Let me know.
Now you're being greedy.
Oh my goodness. Right. I know, right? I'm sorry. It caught me off guard.
HEKA, you be doing this to people?
Okay.
Jesus. Is the girl going to be a success? I want to know. Just in case.
She is. Actually, she is really, that's what I'm trying to tell her. She made the best decision to move. There's more movement decisions about movement that has to be made. She made the very best decision for her life. She's going to be actually even more successful than, what I compare her to? And now, I ain't trying to be funny and I ain't trying to, blow your head up or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I'm comparing it to, based off what's coming up, okay? That guy who wrote that darn thing that I find is depressing, that show, Empire. That's what I'm comparing your energy, your writing, and all that type of stuff to.
Oh, wow.
Lee Daniels?
Energy of it, the success, yes, him, exactly, him,
Wow.
the success of it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Wow.
I needed that confirmation that I was going in the right direction.
Jeez Louise.
Very much so.
All righty. Thank you so much for that. Should we just take a quick break to give HEKA a little reset and then we'll go back to the callers?
Hey.
I'll get a drink of water.
Yeah, I think that's apropos. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to The Voice of Reason. We have a super duper amazing psychic in the building who just read this girl Arlene like one of them little Bibles in the hotel room. Just opened the drawer next to the bed and just read her life. You remember them little ones, just the New Testament only? They was green or orange or something. Just picked her up and read her. If you want to get read like that, all you got to do is call us, 323-230-4610. We'll be back in 2.2, The Voice of Reason on Dash Talk Radio. We're out! Ladies and gentlemen, The Voice of Reason has returned. We needed a little break because when you witness a psychic reading like that, you just think for a second. You just pause like, Jesus, do people actually have those abilities? It's kind of scary. I remember Big Mama had that kind of sense. My Big Mama, anyway. She was weird. What about with animals? Do you guys peep animals out? How they know that you home before you get home? Like, my son's dog. I'm watching this nigga. Every time I get home, my daughter will be like, he knew you were here. He went right to the door and started wagging his tail about 3 minutes ago. Dogs be knowing. I guess cats do too, but cats are so weird. You can't even. Dogs are men, women are cats. You don't know what the fuck to think with a cat.
True. Mm-hmm.
A cat could be psychic as fuck and you would never know. I'm not wasting my gift on you, nigga.
Right.
You feed me the wrong fancy feast. I'm not fucking with y'all.
That bird.
Right?
That bird.
You never know with cats. But we got a feline on the phone that's been reading niggas like hieroglyphics in this motherfucker right now. I love it. I love people getting exposed to different shit about themselves. Sometimes you need those kind of people in your life. If you noticed, all of the kings from antiquity, they always had astrologers, they had psychics, they had all those people around them so they could see beyond the veil. Oh, yeah. We got somebody who can see beyond the veil tonight on The Voice of Reason. HEKA activated. Are you still with us, love?
Yes, I am here.
You like the way I set it up. It's all professional and crispy. I know.
Yes, it is. All clean with the spirit of excellence. Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Dash Radio has returned with The Voice of Reason, and here we go. Our phone lines are cracking. The girls are very interested to hear what is going to happen next. But before I go to our caller, Sarah had a question. You know, Sarah is... You see, let me just say this real quick, HEKA. Sarah and Tiffany, these are the two anxious jitterbugs of the whole fucking thing. Like, you tell them something, they spirit gets disquieted.
It's true.
Really?
Like, they should be like, what? A white man? Huh? Wait a minute, I love Tupac and Malcolm. And shit just starts going haywire. Right? Their spirits get very disquiet, you know. Now, my girl Tiff is Gemini, day before me, and then Sarah is Aries. So the jitterbugs get to cracking. So I don't know what the fuck Sarah about to ask you right now. I don't know what's about to come out of her mouth.
Is Sarah the person that I just spoke with before we went on break?
No, that was Arlene, who is the Virgo from Nolans.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm the one who has a white man coming, apparently.
Just take your white dick and just...
Yes. That's me. Stop. Okay. So my question it's not about relationships. It's about my job. So I've been with this magazine that I work for about going on 2 years now, and it's just not fulfilling me the way that it used to.
You don't have your own magazine though, huh?
Oh.
And then that happened.
Actually, I so it's interesting you say that because I'm working on a show that I plan to launch this summer, and I host a live show for the magazine. But I want my own show. I want to talk about the things that interest me, and I think that are more positive for the world. So I'm actually working on that now. And wanted to know if there's anything, I guess, the universe would like me to know about moving into that space.
Okay, immediately your own magazine popped up, okay? Immediately, your own magazine. And this magazine has something to do with reality television shows. I don't know. Don't ask me how it works. I don't understand it, okay? And I will not try to interpret it. But I know that it's you're compiling information about reality television shows. You're putting it in a magazine. That's all I get.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, are you happy? Do you feel a little bit more settled?
And it's going to be a success, right?
Yes, it is. It's going to be a success. I clearly see that it's going to be a success. Now, you said that you were working on something else, a television show, you said, that's coming out in the summer?
Yeah, well, it's more of a talk series. So it's me interviewing people that I find are doing extraordinary work in the community and different things like science, technology, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, she's talking about me.
Okay, now that particular project, I feel like you get it off, but I don't feel like it lasts a long time. You know, I feel like it lasts for a little bit, and it's something that you could put on your resume, but not something that has staying power. You know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I mean, something is definitely needed, and people actually get something from it. But I feel like you stick with it for a minute, and then you're just on to something else.
Okay.
Wow. We love it.
All right.
We love it.
Thank you.
HEKA. Now,
Yeah.
man, we hear too much feedback coming from that. That sounds terrible. We're just going to get right over to our callers right now. They want to talk to HEKA. One question, no follow-up. Please make sure this is the question of all questions. If this is a bullshit question, you would have wasted all of our lives. Please be considerate. Here we go. Caller, you're on the line. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
Hi, is it me?
That's you. You see, you didn't ask the dumbass question. Okay. What's your name and where you calling from, brother?
Kevin from Vegas.
Kevin from Vegas. What's your question for HEKA Activated?
I'm in a not so fulfilling living situation right now, but I'm trying to buy a house.
You were murdered in a previous lifetime. Did you ever feel like you was murdered before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were murdered in a previous lifetime. Now, you got to be careful with the people that you're hanging with, because I feel like you carry that energy over into this lifetime. So I feel like you're constantly going to have to watch your back. And it's all about a lesson of knowing who to allow into your space. Feels as if you just have to have somebody around, but the universe is trying to get you to see that you have to be okay with being with you. But you got to watch your back, because that same energy from the previous life has carried over into this lifetime. Now, I'm sorry to break up your question, but tell me what your question was again.
Damn. He might not need a question after that shit.
Well, I was saying that I was unfulfilled with my current living situation, but I was...
Your current living situation?
Yeah.
You need to live by yourself. I mean, you're not living by yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to live by yourself. You got to get to the point to where you're financially able to live by yourself and live on your own. And you got to be willing to watch your back, like watch the people that you allow around you, because you were murdered. You were murdered.
Damn.
And it was bad.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Jeez, bruh. You got to go into the cocoon. You got to get people out your life. You got to get your own space, and
yeah, you got to get your own space. But the thing about it is, I see that you'll be able to get your own space. I do feel like you'll be able to get your own space. It's just that you got to put your mind to it. You just got to say, I'm not taking anything less than my own space. Just say it and do it. You'll be able to get it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You just got to be willing to step out there and do it, honey. You got to be willing to step out. Have a little faith.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hey, man, thanks for the call, brother. Jeez. One of those moments you can't get back.
Jumped right in there.
You just jump right in, and hey, you were killed last time. You might want to check your friends.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's going down on the Voice of Reason right now. Jesus. 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the Voice of Reason. We can hear that. It sounds terrible. We're on the Voice of Reason. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Caller?
Hello?
You're here. What's up? Speak on it.
Yeah. What up, man? Jack from Honolulu.
Jack from Honolulu. Speak on it, bro.
Yeah, man. So, my question is, I'm in multiple situations right now. I just need to know, what is the universe trying to tell me that I'm missing?
What is the universe trying to tell you about your destiny, you said?
No, well, what's the universe trying to tell me about my life that I'm missing? Because I think I'm doing the right thing, and then, I don't know, it just affects...
Okay, now, did something come up with you as far as a move was concerned?
Oh, yeah, I'm moving soon.
Okay. I feel like once the move takes place, once you actually make the move, things are going to start settling down for you. Oh. Wait a minute. You said you were in multiple situations. Are you talking about relationships?
My relationship's not the best. My career is kind of stagnant. That's what I mean. So.
Okay, got you. Okay, I got you. Okay, I feel like once the move actually takes place, things are going to settle down for you, or things are going to look better for you. Going to kind of ease up on you, honestly. But I don't feel like the energy. I feel like there may be some major decisions that will be made coming up soon between you and the person that you're in a relationship with.
He know. This motherfucker know right here. He one of our regulars. He know. She don't even know you, nigga. She done called your whole shit out. She might as well just tell you exactly what the fuck is going on. She trying to protect you. Shit. She know.
Yeah. I feel like there's going to be some major decisions that are coming, and things are going to be bumpy. But then once the decisions are made, it's probably going to be the best for you. I mean, it's best for everybody. Hell, sometimes we just be trying to hold on to shit that we need to let go. But hey,
well, I think he done let go.
Yeah. She hit the nail on the head.
Jesus.
Wow.
Well, thanks, Jack, for calling in. We appreciate you taking the time. We got to move on to the next caller. Thanks, man.
Okay. Yep.
Golly.
Wow.
See, let me give her a little breather. Just a story time with Zoe real quick. Now, the shit is weird because you have people who are vehemently against psychics or anything, quote unquote, paranormal. Right? Sure, there are a gang of quackpots out there who get over on people by manipulating the arts. But I believe that there are very few rare, talented individuals that are actually connected to something bigger, broader. Now, it was Albert Einstein who said some of the most profound shit I've ever heard. I'm going to try to remember this quote coming from The Holographic Relationship. Just pre-order your copy now so I can save your life.
Right.
I'm going to order that book.
Yes, just get your shit together because it's going to just... But he said something. He said, the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. Now, let me just explain that. Scientists figured out that the damn particle has a field of energy around it. Now, in the Quran, the Muslims would call that a hala, a aura. Christians call it the nimbus, an aura. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. Well, the human particle has the human aura. Some people can see that shit. Right? Some people can actually see it. Now, understand the light spectrum the way our eyes are. We don't see all the spectrum of light. We don't see gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays. But that's still light. It's just not visible to the eye.
Right.
Jeez Louise. You mean to tell me somebody can see the field? I had a psychic medium tell me, it's not our job to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Our job is to tell you the potentials, because there's more than one potential. So she explained it. She was like, you're on a path, and then there are multiple paths in either direction of you.
Right.
And real good psychics can see the multiple paths. And they'll say, well, if you stay on this path, you're going to wind up here. But if you veer over here, this is a potential. Some people can see that shit. Now, there are going to be people out there saying, you know, Zoe got a damn psychic on the show. I mean, they tore that other dude up. That one dude we had on here reading the cards, Wayne, they was like, get this motherfucking blackjack dealer off it. But I'm bringing him back.
Oh, you had Wayne on the show.
Yeah. Wayne, yeah, I'm bringing him back. I'm not trying to convince people because I can't. Here's the thing. I tell people this all the time. Your pastor can't experience God for you.
Right.
Nobody can.
Nobody can. Your walk is your walk.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
You see, so a lot of times we get caught in a groove, even with a psychic. Well, they got the answers. Sometimes the answers can only be answered by you. And good psychics know how to point people in the direction of their, I would say, intuitive abilities. You know how Darth Vader was talking to his son Luke He said, man, I got some shit to tell you, dog. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father, my nigga. He was like, he told me you killed him. Nah, nigga. I'm your father. But what he said afterwards, do you think these white dudes is writing these movies and they ain't skilled on this shit? Come on, man. What he said afterwards was the telling thing. That motherfucker said, search your feelings. You know this to be true. Search your feelings, my nigga.
Right.
A lot of people would rather ask HEKA than search their feelings. See, HEKA is just a confirmation of what you already know.
Right.
A lot of times niggas I'm avoiding the fuck out of what I know, and I'm going to talk to HEKA to see if I can get something different from what I know.
Right.
Yes.
Search your feelings, nigga. You know this to be true.
And you know this, man.
You feel me? So, like I said, I'm not like proselytizing. It's a real word, my niggas. Smarty-arty. I'm not proselytizing for psychic abilities. But I do believe that in a rare few, I believe everybody got it, but not everybody can use it. Not everybody can access. Not everybody's in tune. It's an instrument. And there's some people that just got it.
Right.
HEKA one of them folks. HEKA, what's your website? How do we get people over there?
My website is www.hekaactivated.com, and HEKA is spelled HEKA. Activated, just like it sounds, .com is my website.
Man, y'all stop playing. Search your feelings, nigga. You know I'm your daddy. You know I'm your daddy, my nigga. Oh, God. Girls, you guys have a question for HEKA? They scared as fuck in here. They look like ghosts, my nigga. They like, huh?
I have one. If I can go again.
Sarah, go ahead. Now she was scared at first. Now
No. So all these years. So I have always felt a really deep affinity for Egypt, and I want to know in my past life if I had any connection.
You know,
any connection to Egypt?
Girl.
Yeah, or that area. I know it was called Kemet. Then there's Kush and Nubia, but that area of Africa.
I feel like you're connected to the people of the land, if that makes sense. But I don't necessarily know if you were actually in that particular land. But you're connected to the people of the land.
Of Africa.
Hey.
Right?
Yes, exactly. Because I feel like Africa was here, Egypt was here, and those people just kind of migrated, towards the Africa area, the Africa continent, or whatever you call it. But I don't feel like you were actually connected to that land, but I feel like you're connected to the people, like the bloodline in the land. So
I see.
I don't think you should go do one of those, what you call those reports that they tell everybody that
the Ancestry.
Ancestry.com.
Yes, I don't feel like you should do that. I think what you should do is really try to connect. Where are you from, honey?
I grew up in North Carolina as a child until I was about 12.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, that's it. I feel like you should start looking in North Carolina. If you start looking in North Carolina, you will find that there is a tribe of people from North Carolina that was put out of North Carolina that you are connected to, and you are a part of that tribe. And that tribe will connect to the people who are in Egypt, or who are of Egypt, or what we term Egypt in today's language.
Oh my goodness.
Stop asking all these deep ass questions.
Okay, sorry. No more.
Because let me tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to get 375 text messages tonight trying to get clarity on this shit you done shook her spirit up with. I told you she's Aries. She going to be up tonight, tripping out.
Yeah, but if she checked North Carolina, she may find that she's probably a part of the Cherokee tribe.
Oh, yes, the Cherokee.
Mm.
Yes.
My family always says that, but no one's confirmed. They just say it.
They just claim shit.
They just claim Cherokee. And I was like, okay, every black person is Cherokee. I know.
No,
not every black person is Cherokee, honey.
It's different
Some of them are Blackfoot, all kinds of stuff, honey. I have a son
Sataka.
that's Blackfoot. He told me he was Blackfoot. Yeah.
Depending
But I feel like you are connected to the Cherokee tribe.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
She's
you.
reading niggas.
Thank you.
Like newspapers, just sports sections. Yes, your people is right here. And then they connect to, oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Mimi?
Wow. So, Heka, I have an interesting situation sometime with my mom, and I just want to see, what do you see about that? I know I see certain things, but I just want to hear from your standpoint. With
Your mom was your daughter before.
Here we go. You got to take care of her ass now, too.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's just playing the role from the previous life.
Wow.
Your mom has a lot of emotional maturity to do, honey. I'm not going to talk about your mom. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to tell you there's a lot of emotional maturity that has to take place. Now, there was also some things that took place with your mom in her childhood that has, broke her spirit in a lot of ways that she don't even talk about, that she would really like to forget. Are you familiar?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Heka, I listen, I'm going to need you to stop. People can't just be taking this shit. They need a breather.
You know
what? Your mom has to get some emotional healing. That stuff is deep. It's like really, really, really deep. Okay? And I'm not telling you to just take a whole lot of crap from your mom. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you that you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be very patient with her because there's some healing that has to take place, and it goes deep.
Okay.
And although she has experienced it from the childhood on, it goes further than that to previous lifetimes, stuff that she don't even remember, that she's blocked out of her psyche, like out of her subconscious, everything. She's just blocking everything because it hurts so bad.
Wow.
So the same energy that your mom experienced in her childhood, she experienced it in the previous life too. So she carried it back on, and it continued where it left off in the previous life. So now she's at a point where if she will listen, she can go through the healing process, but she is hard-headed.
You talking.
Mimi ain't playing with you. You talking.
I mean, she's talking. I mean, wow. Wow.
Wow, this is crazy.
That's amazing, though.
Is it true?
I would say yes. It is. It's even deeper than that.
I know.
It's really sad, and it's really deep. Like,
And you notice she's tiptoeing around it. Like
I know.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to. Yeah, I respect people. Like some of that stuff is very painful. Like it's really painful, and there are certain things that I just will not go on the air and say because it's so painful.
But you know what?
It's deep.
No, I agree. But I'm gonna just tell you this: I've experienced it all my life. You feel me? My mother she loves me, but she didn't even raise me. I'm like probably the home girl or something. So it's like, it's not a real, I would love to say it's real. And I appreciate everyone that has a mom that does the right thing. But in my situation, I was raised from place to place from different family members, but it gave me a heart to help other people. So I think it helped build character in me. I look at the goodness in it. But I asked you this question because I just wanted to hear from your standpoint what you were seeing in my life.
Yeah, but you got to understand, honey, that you contracted your mom to be that very thing to you.
Wow.
You wanted her to play that role. So now that she's playing the role, don't get mad at her because she's doing what you asked her to do before you got here.
Oh, before the previous life, you mean?
Before you got here and you were planning your life, you asked your mom to be that person, to play that role so that you can get that experience, so that you can get to a point where you can help other people heal.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I can see that because I always feel that I'm always helping. I used to run a nonprofit, and I would help all kind of kids, and I loved it. And they would tell me that they were closer to me than their own parents because their parents were so busy working and didn't spend time. So I have a heart to help others. So I do know that that's part of my element, and that's why I really asked you that, just to see, where you saw that in my life.
It's really going down.
So mom just gave you what you needed. Okay, because think about it. If mom hadn't done the things that she did to you and not been there for you in the way that you needed her to be there, then you wouldn't have had that experience in order to know what it feels like to help other people who too having the experience.
Right, absolutely.
Wow.
And that's nothing but a confirmation. Let me know how strong my spirit of discernment is, because I know that, because I have an urge for it. It could wake me up at night and say, hey, you need to get back over there and do X, Y, Z. I help people all the time. I take out of my own personal time to help them. And so you are definitely on my line.
Well, there it is. Jeez. Wow. You got, look, everybody just cheesing and smiling. It's not Christmas. Everybody like, yeah. She in here dropping bombs, man. Right? Goodness gracious. I don't even know if the next caller is even ready to deal with this. Like, I wonder sometimes, like, do you know what she about to say about you? Are you ready? Jeez. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Vanessa, and I'm calling from straight out of Inglewood.
Inglewood. What up, Vanessa?
Yes.
What's your
How
question?
Hello, Miss Beautiful. How are you? Hi.
I'm great. How are you?
So, I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Listen, first of all, I'm so grateful that I got through, because the struggle was real trying to get through to this line. Okay. So I just want to ask you. So my sister was murdered 4 years ago, and I feel like since I lost her, I just been wandering through life like with no direction, you know. And I have like I don't know what career move to make. I know what I came out here to do, but it's like I feel like I lost my footing.
So you only had one sister? You only had one sister?
No, I have two sisters. I have three total, but two sisters that I grew up with.
I feel like your sister came right back in, honey. I'm just being honest. I feel like she came right on back. Now, let me ask you something. Was your sister very good where communication and writing and all that type of stuff was concerned?
She was really creative, very creative person. But
did she write? Did she use her voice for communication?
No,
in a broader sense than what most people do.
No, she didn't. She didn't do that. I was more the writer, I guess, and communicating person, but not my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, your sister didn't. You does. Okay, so what you're trying to figure out now is how to get back on track after your sister passed away.
Yes, I'm trying to find what is my career move, because I feel like I'm just wandering through life right now, trying to figure it out.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you something. Why are you running away from what your career move should be? Because you just said what your career move is. I mean, it comes up from me, out of my mouth, and then you say, I'm the writer, I'm the communicator. Why are you not doing that?
You know what? I really would love to get into radio, but I don't know. I feel like maybe so much self-doubt has come up in my life. I also battle multiple sclerosis.
Oh, God bless.
But you made it through here tonight.
Okay, but you made it through tonight, exactly, and you can't allow that to stop you. You just never know. You can communicate with people over the radio about multiple sclerosis.
Mm-hmm.
How about it? You can do that shit next week.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do it.
So, I mean, the first thing that came up when you came on the line and was talking about your sister was writing and speaking and communicating. Perhaps it was your sister telling you that that's what you needed to do, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I hear it.
All you got to do is email me.
If I were you, I would email Zoe and get on the show. That would be a great start for you. And secondly, I would do everything that I possibly can to continue that energy. Because I really honestly feel like you would be great at it. You would do a great job at it. But you cannot allow your sickness to stop you. You can't do it. You can't.
Shit, she just made a phone call and got on the radio station. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm definitely trying. I mean, I believe in myself. You know, I came out from Arizona to follow my dreams out here, and I feel like, you know, life has just served me. And it's been rough.
Right.
You know, I'm a mommy now, and
okay,
I love
this
my
is what you have to
child.
understand. Oh, you just a mommy after your sister. You a mommy after your sister passed?
Yes, she was 2 months. No, my baby was 2 months old when she died, and she was like my light through the darkness and the strength of this child. I cannot even explain it to you.
Honey. You have to understand that your sister may have left physically, but your sister is still around. And like I said, I feel like your sister's already physically back here in the earth realm, okay? Like she turned around and came right back, like directly back. But you cannot see her as being gone. You have to know that she's right there with you everywhere you are, helping you.
Right.
Well, thank you, baby.
She's gone forever.
She's let me know. She's let me know she's around, you know, from turning my TVs on, child's toys, I mean, different things, songs. I listen. I'm open to it, you know.
Well, we appreciate you, baby.
Don't forget the emails, though, okay?
Email me. We'll make it happen.
All right, let's make it happen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're truly angel.
You're welcome, baby girl. Damn, HEKA.
Whoa.
Right?
So watch this. Watch this. Just a quick breakdown to give HEKA just a little breather. Quantum mechanics. I have to go back.
Quantum mechanics.
Right, I have to go back. They figured it out. They figured something else out. One of the fundamental laws of quantum mechanics, well, before I go to quantum mechanics, I'm going to go to thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics is energy can never be destroyed. It can only change form. So by that definition, there is no death.
Right.
It's just a transformation of the energy. Energy still remains, it's just transformed. Now, the fundamental law in quantum mechanics. Energy is seen in a different way. They see it as consciousness. Remember we talked about the ground of reality?
Yes.
They call that consciousness. They said that ground of reality is made of the same shit thoughts is made of. Okay. Shit. Right?
Right.
So one of the rules to that is they had to find this out. It was a big ass argument between two physicists. Leonard Susskind, professor at Stanford, and the dude in the wheelchair, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins.
Right. He was like, nah, once a black hole eats up some shit, it eats up everything. The matter and the information, the ones and zeros, the bits of information that the matter is made of. Well, that goes against quantum mechanics because quantum mechanics mimics thermodynamics in this respect. Information can never be destroyed. So technically, anything that a black hole eats, you can reconstitute it if you get access to the information of what was consumed.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How do you get information out of black hole?
Now watch this.
That's crazy.
The relationship, the holographic relationship, ladies and gentlemen, is coming. I promise you.
That's right.
This shit is coming, I promise you.
Get it.
So Leonard Susskind figured it out. He was like, wait. It took him 20 years. But him and some other guys at Tufts, this other guy at Tufts, right? They figured it out. The information that the black hole consumes is spread across the edge of the black hole. The edge of the black hole is called the event horizon or the point of no return.
Oh, wow. I've heard that before.
You cross the event horizon, you don't come back.
Wow.
Because not even light or sound can escape the gravitational pull of the singularity inside the black hole.
Yes.
Got it.
But all of the information of the shit the black hole eats gets spread across the two-dimensional surface of the black hole called the event horizon.
Wow.
technically, if they could access the information, the ones and zeros on the event horizon, they could reconstitute what the black hole
All
ate.
of that information.
Wow.
That's hella information.
Now, look at how I flip this into relationships. The CDC will tell you, anybody you've ever had unprotected sex with, all of them, that sexual experience, the germs, the microbes, all of that is still with you.
It becomes a part of you.
And anybody you have sex with, unprotected, you have sex with everybody they've had sex with. The information now is holographic. It's everywhere.
Right.
Now watch how this works energetically, metaphorically, metaphysically, psychologically. The physical part of these relationships that brought you trauma are gone. They've passed the relationship event horizon, the point of no return. You're not kicking it with them no more.
Right.
You're not going to the movies no more. No more Netflix and chill. You guys not going to your favorite spot no more. The physicality of it is gone, but the information is now spread across on the relationship event horizon.
Right.
That's the energy you carry into the next relationship. The book is coming. So I said that to say because the sister is so heartbroken because she's only looking at the matter of her sister. But quantum mechanics tells us matter and energy is the same thing.
Wow.
She's not gone.
Right.
Ooh, shit, man. I just had to give her a break, a little break. Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's real.
The holographic relationship is about to be on your doorstep. I don't know if you can handle it. We got callers. Let's get another caller in here real quick. Caller! You're on the Voice of Reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome. Turn your whole life down. Your life is loud. Turn that whole...
Sorry, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching the game.
I got you. What's your name, man?
TJ.
What's your question?
Will I have children in the future?
If you have unprotected sex, yes.
Yes. I feel like you'll have like 2 children.
And my wife's a woman?
What'd you say? Is it a woman?
Sorry.
What did you say?
He said, "Is my wife a woman?" That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
Now you about to scare the shit out of everybody in here now. Is your wife a woman?
Would you prefer a man?
No, I don't. Sorry, that really slipped. I didn't mean to say that, but
Okay. What do you want to say, brother?
no, it's just I've been having. I just want to know if I'm going to have a wife in the future. I just want to know if it's going to be mine, and it's just I've been having weird thoughts.
You've been having weird thoughts about whether you're going to have a woman or a man?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Now, Tiffany is not the psychic. She said he's gay.
Right. Like you're having dreams about what? Homoerotic dreams? No. Like you're curious if you're going to marry a woman or not? Like you're gay.
No, I'm not. It's weird.
Well, let HEKA tell you.
Yeah.
HEKA gonna tell you what it is.
He gay, please.
Yes.
I feel like I don't necessarily feel like he's gay. I feel like he may have the desire to be the desire to have that darn G-spot stimulated, honey. Woo. So that may be considered bisexual, and he therefore may be thinking that there may be the possibility that there will be a serious relationship with a male. But I honestly feel like the relationship will come with a woman, but I do feel as if there will be some problems in the relationship with the woman as a result of the male.
Wow.
Because if he doesn't reconcile it, he's going to carry both desires into the next relationship.
Right.
And when you carry both desires, the propensity to act out on the motherfuckers is there. Mm-hmm. And if you're not like practiced and trained and focused on being one way, you going to do it.
Mm-hmm. No, okay, look. I'm still a virgin. I'm still a virgin.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But I feel like you have the desire to have that G-spot stimulated. and a woman is not going to be willing to do it for you in the manner in which you want it done.
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
No, I really don't want that.
Okay.
No, it's just no. The reason why I'm asking is because I turned 25. I just having been weird thoughts, and I just wanted to get rid of it.
So what is the weird thought? Let's talk about that. What's the weird thought?
Like, I turned 25, and then a couple of months ago, I started having like I'm doubting myself.
What are you doubting?
You're doubting yourself?
Yeah,
like doubting your sexuality?
I guess. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, and it's taking up a lot of time. I'm sorry, brother.
Are you doubting your life?
No. We have a couple minutes, and I want you to get to it so HEKA can at least give you a direction to go in.
Are you questioning your gender yourself? Like, are you maybe gender confused? Like trans confused for yourself?
No, I'm not. It's just,
he wants sex with a male, and he don't understand how to express that because he
No, I don't want. No. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Okay.
Well, what do you want?
It's just. No, I want a relationship with women. It's just I don't understand. Like, if I keep having these thoughts in my head, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, maybe you deep down, you may be thinking about guys and maybe like girls too. You haven't made that move, but it sounds like you're having some type of identity crisis on what sexuality you want to lean towards.
And he's going to lean towards both.
Right.
He is. He going to lean into both. That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Now this is what this is what you need to do, bro.
I don't want that. I swear. I really don't.
But this is what I want. I want you to reach out to HEKA privately. Because, bruh, it's looking crazy right now. There's millions of people listening to you. I'd rather HEKA deal with you privately. HEKA, what is your email address? Give it to this brother right now.
Email me at info@hekaactivated.com. Info@heka, HEKA, activated.com.
All right, young man, I appreciate you, the bravery it took to even call and lay this out the way you did, man. That should be applauded.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for calling. And HEKA, please reach out to this brother and help him in any way that you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you hang him up?
Yeah, that was very close.
Yikes.
Wow.
This show was crazy to the motherfucker.
Whoa. It really was. Off the hook. Okay?
Damn.
Yes.
Y'all better recognize and realize up in this mug.
Man.
Ladies, where can everybody find you? Let's start with the beautiful Arlene Victoria. Where can they find you?
Hello. You can find me on Instagram at Arlene Victoria, Twitter, Arlene Victoria, and also arlenevictoria.com. So I'm pretty much everywhere. Hey.
Dope. Mimi.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You guys, first of all, you know I got that Rebel Threads for you, so go to rebelthreads.com. And also you can find me Michelle A. Dukes at Twitter. So check me out. And also those can check me out on Instagram, The Green Eyed Rebel. I'll see you there, baby.
Tiff Ram.
It's weird how much you like the new name, which is the original. Anyways, you can find me at Tiff Talk TV, TIFFTALK TV, everywhere. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and TiffanyRam.com.
And Sarah?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah West. You can find me at Sarah West. There's no T, and that's on Instagram. I'm not really on Twitter, but my Twitter is Sarah_West. And I also host a live show every week on truthdig.com. So check that out. And we have a new show actually this Friday at 3 p.m. So check it out.
Dope. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. You can find me at IamZoeWilliams.com. HEKA, what's that website? One more time, baby boo.
Yes, my website is www.hekaactivated.com, and HEKA is spelled HEKA. Last name is Activated, or last part of my website is Activated. And it's spelled exactly how it sounds. So it's HEKAactivated.com. And if you want to email me, you can do so at info@HEKAactivated.com.
Awesome. Great stuff. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, calling in. I wish we could have got more callers in, but Jesus, you already know how it is. We can't inundate her. Got to have some breathing room. But we will do it again. We will do it again. Thank you guys for everybody tuning in. I appreciate it. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. I'm out. Deuces.